How can you accidentally become stateless when renouncing citizenship? Imagine spending years building a life in a new country, only to find yourself without any nationality overnight. That's what can happen if you're not careful when renouncing your citizenship. Many people think that giving up their citizenship is straightforward, but it's more complex than it looks. Sometimes, mistakes or misunderstandings can lead to becoming stateless, which means you have no legal nationality anywhere. This is not usually accidental in the strictest sense but can happen if you don't plan properly. The biggest risk is renouncing U.S. citizenship without having another country's citizenship secured first. The U.S. government does not require you to have another passport before renouncing, but if you do not, you lose all rights and protections of U.S. citizenship. That includes the ability to live, work, or vote in the United States and access consular help abroad. If you have no other citizenship, you are left without any legal protection. Timing is also a major issue. Some people assume they will get citizenship in another country quickly, but delays happen. During this waiting period, you are technically stateless. This can cause serious issues like difficulty traveling, getting a passport, finding employment, or even renting a home. Confusing residency and citizenship is another trap. Holding permanent residency in another country does not make you a citizen there. If you renounce U.S. citizenship while only having permanent residency, you remain just stateless until you qualify for full citizenship. Some countries might even deport a stateless person back to the United States, which can create legal problems. There is also the conditional risk of renouncing based on the hope of future citizenship. If your application for citizenship in another country is rejected or delayed forever, you end up without any nationality. For example, one person renounced U.S. citizenship in 2001 to protest delays in getting Armenian citizenship. He was left stateless 4 months until he finally received Armenian citizenship by presidential decree. Once you officially renounce U.S. citizenship and get a certificate of loss of nationality, it's usually final. You cannot easily get it back. This means any mistake or misjudgment about your other citizenship status can cause long-term problems. For Black immigrants and others navigating these paths, it's vital to understand all the rules and options before making such a big decision. The U.S. Department of State requires you to fill out Form DS 4081, which explains the risks and consequences of renouncing citizenship. They will not approve your renunciation if they believe you do not fully understand what you are doing. The safest way to avoid becoming stateless is to secure citizenship or a second passport from another country before starting the renunciation process. This involves researching your eligibility for citizenship through ancestry, marriage, or naturalization, completing that process, and only then proceeding. Rushing or assuming future citizenship can lead to unintended statelessness, which is a serious and often irreversible situation.